Hey everyone, today's video is a speed review. I am ready to give my final thoughts on some products that I've been testing out the last month or so. A lot of these products are from the Sephora sale, and then the rest of the products are from before the sale. So I've been testing them out quite frequently for a couple months already, and that is what we're going to be doing today. But before we get into today's video, if you're new here, hi, my name is April. I would hope that you would consider subscribing to my channel, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Okay, before I get into my speed review, I do want to talk about a couple products that I grabbed. One of the products was after the Sephora sale that I got at Sephora, and then the other two were products that I got the last day of the Sephora sale. So let's talk about the products that I got the last day of the sale. The first, I wasn't going to get this, but when I swatched it in store, it looked really nice and smooth, so I wanted to go ahead and give this one a shot. This one is from Givenchy. This is a Prisme Libre pressed powder. I got mine in the color 03. Now, I have the original loose powder from this, and it's okay. It's not my favorite. I wasn't one of the ones that was like going crazy over it, but I did like it. The reason why I picked this one up though is because I swatched it in store and it looked really smooth, smoother than the loose powder, so I wanted to go ahead and give this a shot, and that is why I went ahead and just bought it last minute, because I did want to get a discount on it because it is kind of pricey. So I did pick this up, and then the last thing I got was this Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Now, I have tried this in the past. I did want to try it again. I was missing it in my collection, so I did pick it up. I did get it in the color Light 2 Vanilla. I got this mainly for spot concealing and blemishes, so I'm excited to try this out again since it's been a while since I've tried it. And then the last thing, I did get this after the Sephora sale. I wanted to get it during the sale, but I kept on going back and forth because at this point I had already bought quite a bit of products. I was trying not to get it, but I wanted to try some of the stuff that was in this thing, so that is the reason why I got it. But I am talking about the Sephora Favorites Clean Me Up Kit. It just looks like this. So I have tried some of these products, and then some of the products I haven't tried. So starting off with this one first. This one is from Ole Henriksen. This is the Banana Bright and Instant Glow Moisturizer. I have not tried this one before. This is a mini. The next one is from Glow Recipe, and this is the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Hue Drops. Now, I do have the full size, but I haven't opened it up yet, so I'm going to try this little mini first, and if I like it, then I'll keep the full size, and then if I don't like it, then I'll go ahead and pass the full size unopened to somebody or put it in a giveaway. So we will see about this one. Then it comes with the Colfi. Let me see if I can figure out exactly what this is. I know this is from Colfi, but this is the Colfi full size Free the Brow Volumizing Brow Gel. I have not tried this before, but I've heard really good things about this, so I'm excited to try this. Then this is the main reason why I got this kit, because I wanted to try this. This is from Fenty Beauty, and this is the Fat Water Hydrating Milky Toner. Now, I just finished my toner up from Tier, and I really like that toner, but I have heard really good things about this one, and I wanted to go ahead and give it a try in this kit because this isn't the full size. So if I like this little one, then I could buy the full size, but I didn't want to commit to the full size just yet, so I am glad it has this. Then the next one is the Tower 28 mascara. I have tried this before in the past. It's okay. The thing about this mascara is you have to open it right away and let it sit for a little bit, and then I feel like it does a good job. But once you have it open, it doesn't last a long time. So that's the only problem with this mascara. It is only $20, but still, that's just one of the problems I have with it. And then it does come with a full size Lawless Forget the Filler Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss in the color Cherry Vanilla. I do have a couple of these in my collection. Well, I have tried one, the other one I haven't tried yet. And the one that I have open that I tried has shimmer, so I didn't love it, and I wasn't sure if I was going to love this one, but I'm going to go ahead and give this one a shot because it doesn't have shimmer, and this is a popular color, and I want to go ahead and just give it a good try. So far, I don't really get the hype with it. It's not plumping like I have other plumping lip glosses that plump more than this, but I'm gonna go ahead and still give it a shot again. And then it comes with the mini LYS No Limits Cream Bronzer Stick in Courage. I do have one of these in my collection, the full size, but it's not in this color. I'm not sure what I'll do with this. I don't know if I want to still try it in a different color or put it in a giveaway or give it to a family or friend, but we will see. And then the last product is from Merit, and this is the where is this at? I should know the name already. This is the Flush Balm Cream Blush in Stockholm. I don't have the specific color, but I do have a couple of these in my collection already, and it's one of the colors that I wanted to try in the beginning anyway, so I am glad I have a mini of it. I forgot to tell you, this retails for $136. That's the value, and I got it for $50 US. So, and then I didn't get the discount. I could have got the discount, but that is how much this is worth, and I'm excited to try these products. I don't think there's one thing in here that I'm like not, you know, gonna try, so I am glad I picked this up. Let's go ahead and get into my speed review. Let's start with these products. I have two products from MCOBEAUTY. Now, I am planning on doing a full face of this brand. I know this is a controversial brand. I have mixed feelings on the brand. I will get more into detail once I do that full face, but just know I have mixed feelings. But I will say I did get these products and more products at my local Target. It did come to the United States in Target. This is an Australian brand, and I know you could get it at other places in different states. I know Kroger's is one of them, and I forgot where else, but I did get quite a bit of products to test out for my video. And then I also did pick up some more products online from the actual MCOBEAUTY website. However, I did that purchase the beginning of April. When I'm filming this video, it's May 1st, and I still haven't got the products yet. So needless to say, I wouldn't recommend purchasing from the direct website. I would say try to find it locally around you. They did send me an email saying, you know, they were sorry that there was a delay or whatever, but it's already going to be a month, and I still haven't got no confirmation as far as like tracking and all that. So I'm not happy about that, but I just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know. I would just look for it at my local store. But anyway, so these two products I did try because I wasn't going to try it in my video. I have tons of products that I'm going to try for that video. So these are two that I didn't. Let's start off with this one. This is the Grip Primer. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Milk Makeup Primer. I have tried the Milk Makeup Primer before, and I didn't love it. I didn't see nothing that it did for me. But this, however, I really do love. It does grip my makeup. It makes my makeup stay longer. And I just like the way it feels and look on my skin when I have my makeup on. So this one I would definitely recommend. I will definitely be repurchasing another one of these once I'm done with it. I kind of feel like I haven't had it that long and I'm kind of going through it, but this one I do like a lot. I am wearing it today under a stick foundation that I have on, and I feel like this made the stick foundation look better. I'll talk about it in a little bit, but yeah, so far I do love this primer. And then they have a couple of these blushes. This one in particular is the Glow Up PH Powder Blush in Blush Red. Now, this is supposed to be a dupe for the Dior blushes. I do like the Dior blushes, however, I love these much more. These ones are much more pigmented than the Dior blushes, and these last much longer on the skin. I'll go ahead and give you guys a swatch to show you guys what it looks like. These are pigmented, like, I probably didn't swatch it right, but trust me, pigment, 100%. So be very careful, but like I said, these are beautiful. I cannot wait to try more. I do have the pink one, but it's in my products to try for like the video. I don't know, we'll see if I try the pink one on camera, but stay tuned. So far I am very impressed with the two products that I have from MCOBEAUTY, and I cannot wait for the rest of the stuff to get here so I can do that video and try the rest of the products out. Who knows, maybe I'll like more from the brand, so stay tuned for that. Moving on, I do have this E.L.F. Power Grip Matte Primer. I don't like this one. This does absolutely nothing for me. I didn't find that it made my makeup last longer. It didn't grip my makeup. It didn't make me matte. I did get kind of dewy and almost borderline greasy on some of my foundations. So this one I would definitely pass on, wasn't my favorite. Then I have this one from One Size. This is the B12 Base Thinner. This product I feel like I could have lived without. I didn't need to get this and have this in my collection. The reason why I say this is because I don't have, well, I think maybe just 2 foundations, if that are thick enough for me to like want to thin out my foundation. So like I wouldn't really use this as much. However, I do see myself using this with this foundation. This is also from One Size. This is the Turn Up the Base Full Beat Liquid Foundation. I don't like this foundation, but I will use it because I have this. I will make it work. So I found the way that I like this foundation, or how I can make it work, because I don't even like it, but I can make it work. What I do is I add 1 pump of the foundation and 2 pumps of this. Now I feel like that's wasting this product, so that's why I'm like, was it really worth it to get this? But that is how I do it. So I use 1 pump of the foundation, 2 pumps of the thinner. Then what I'll do is I'll mix it in a palette. That's how I put the 2 together, and I use a sponge. The first time I used these products, I used a brush because I've been using brushes for like the past 1.5 years. That is what I like to use for my foundation. I don't really go in with the sponge anymore, but I found that a sponge does help to make it thinner and not so cakey and heavy. So that is how I like using these products, especially this foundation, in my routine. So that is how I will be using this product and this product. I do have another foundation in my collection that I want to try this with. It's the Anastasia one, the newer one. I haven't tried that with this yet, but I do want to try it together to see, because the Anastasia one, it is a little bit thick, but it's not as thick as this one from One Size. So then the stick foundation that I'm wearing on my skin today is from Colourpop, and this is the Pretty Fresh Tinted Foundation Balm. I do have mine in light 6. I feel like it is a little bit too light for me, but I can make it work. This foundation I don't love like everybody else does. Now I found that I can make it work, and I do like it more with the MCOBEAUTY grip primer, because it doesn't slip and slide with this gripping primer. I have found with this stick foundation or tint that when I put it on, I have seen it slipping and sliding, and I don't love that. Right now it looks okay, but I have had to blot a few times today, and I do see it already breaking up on my skin, so it doesn't look the greatest right now. On camera it doesn't look bad, but in person I'm just not loving this stick foundation, so I wouldn't buy this again. This does have light coverage. It doesn't have a whole lot of coverage, but I should have known going into it that it wasn't going to have a lot of coverage, because it is a stick foundation, or skin tint, or tint, you know what I mean. But there are some products that are like this that do have at least a medium coverage. This doesn't, so this one was a pass for me. Wouldn't repurchase this again. And then this I'm wearing also on my eyes today. This is from Rabanne, I think that's how you say it. This is the mini palette, and it's in the color Date Night. This is what the color looks like. So originally I put this all over the lid, and then I put this in the outer corner, but with this color it was not matching my lip color. It was, the eye color was cool, and then the lip color, it was obviously warm. So I did go over just this color right here with a highlighter that I'm wearing. I'll talk about that in a little bit. I do like this a lot. I did get this during the 21 Days of Beauty from Ulta. And yeah, this is just a really pretty color story, and the formula is really nice. There's not that much fallout, which I do love. I have been putting this on with my fingers, and that's the best way that I find that it works. I feel like it's similar to the ones from Patrick Ta, but not quite. I feel like if you don't have the ones from Patrick Ta, but you've been wanting to try it, but you don't want to pay the Patrick Ta price, I think that this would be a great alternative. Like I said, it's not 100% a dupe. It's similar, but not quite. I don't know. I just feel like you have to try it first to see what I'm talking about. But I do prefer this one over the Patrick Ta, and it's what, like $20 maybe, and then if you get it on sale from Ulta, you could get it for like 11 bucks. So I have really been enjoying that. And then I do have one mascara. This one is from L'Oreal. This is the Paradise Big Deal mascara. It's good. I like it. It's really hard for me to really love a mascara. I'm really picky when it comes to mascara because I want a mascara that not only volumizing, but it gives me length. So I want everything from a mascara. This one, it's what I'm wearing today. I wish I had a little bit more volume. But this is what the wand looks like. It's a little flimsy for my taste, but I can make it work. It's not as messy as other wands, but yeah, it's a good drugstore mascara. I'm trying to think like what's the best drugstore mascara out there. Like I said, it's really hard to impress me with a mascara. My favorite mascara is the one from Lancome, the Monsieur Big mascara. That one's my favorite of all time. So I don't know, it's good. It's just like I said, I don't get wowed over mascara. Moving on to powder, I have one press and one loose. We'll talk about the pressed one first. This one is from Morphe, and this is the CloudLight Soft Glow Veil. I have mine in the color Dawn. This is beautiful. So the way I do it is I'll just get a brush. Well, I'll put a regular powder down on my face, and then I'll go over it with this powder. So I'll get a brush. Let me see if I can find the brush that I've been using for this. Oh, come on, where's it? Okay, sometimes I'll use a brush like this, like a fat brush. This one's from Sigma. This is a Soft Sculpt F11, and I'll just dip my brush into there, and then I'll just put it like around the perimeters, and then whatever's left I'll go in the center of my face, and you know, just put it everywhere except for underneath my eyes. I don't go underneath my eyes with this product, but I do like it. It's beautiful. It doesn't have any glitter or anything like that. It just leaves a soft veil focus like it says in the name. This reminds me of the one from Jaclyn Hill, the one that she did with Morphe a long time ago, the loose one. But I feel like this one's a lot better because it's not as glowy as that one. I don't want to say shimmery because it's not shimmery at all. It's really beautiful on the skin, trust me. I have really been loving this one a lot. I'll go ahead and try to give you guys a swatch so you guys can see. I feel like it's still gonna look shimmery on camera, but trust me, it is beautiful on the skin. I absolutely have been enjoying it, and I'm surprised because usually I don't like stuff like that, but it is a really nice product. And then the loose powder I have is from YSL, and this is the All Hours Hyper Blur in Translucent. So I like it, but I don't love it. There are some cons with this. I feel like if you have it or you want it and you end up getting it, go in with a soft layer. Don't go too crazy with it, because if you do, it can look a little bit chalky on the skin, and I feel like it can look a little ghostly if you're not careful with it. But if you go in carefully with it and not put too much, it can leave a soft focus finish. It doesn't last a long time, but it still is pretty. I would just say be very careful with it, but I have been enjoying it. I do like it, and I'll keep on using it. I have two highlighters that I want to mention. Let's start with the one that I'm wearing today, and this one is from NYX, and this is the NYX ButterMelt Highlighter. It's so hard to see because the writing is like not metallic, but like a iridescent, and then the packaging is clear, so it's kind of hard. But this is in the color Glaze It Butter. That is what it looks like. This is a really pretty highlight. I do like it a lot. Like I said, it is what I'm wearing today. It's not shimmery or anything like that. It just leaves a nice glow on the skin. But yeah, I absolutely love it. This is like a gold shade, but that is what it looks like. If I'm not careful, it can be a little too dark, but I can make this color work. But yeah, this is a really pretty highlight. I do want to get like maybe one more, like a colorful one. I was thinking about getting the one in the purple color, but I decided just to wait. So we'll see. But yeah, so far I do like it. I like the formula. It looks really pretty on the skin. And then the last one, this one I don't love as much as I thought I was, and I heard a lot of people loving this one, so I'm a little disappointed. But I'm talking about the Sephora collection colorful luminizer. Just looks like this. I got it in the color, what color is this? 06 Rose Quartz. I feel like it looks pretty on the pan, and then when I swatch it, it looks pretty. That is what the color looks like. but then when I put it on my skin, or not, it's supposed to be right here, yeah, not even when I swatch it does it look pretty. I don't know, I just feel like I don't see nothing. I don't get no glow from it. I don't know if I got a dud or what, but yeah, I don't see the hype with it. I don't love it. I want more from it. Like, I know I don't love a beaming highlighter anymore like I used to, but I still want something, you know what I mean? I still want it to show up as a highlighter, and this just doesn't really do nothing for me. So it is affordable. I am glad I did get it during the Sephora sale, so I didn't get it full price even though it is already cheap. But yeah, I would skip out on that. I didn't love it as much as I thought I was going to. And then moving on to bronzers, I have one cream bronzer, one liquid, and then two powders. So let's start with the cream. I did put this on today and I don't love it. I am talking about the Verse Warm Dimension Bronzer Stick. I have mine in the color August. It just looks like this. I did get mine at Target. I think that's where it's sold, is Target. Well, where I'm at in California. So this I don't love because it's hard to work with, and every time I use it, it always picks up my foundation. So the way I applied it today was I put some on the back of my hand, and then I got a brush, and then I put the brush in, and then I put it on my skin, and I liked it better that way, but it still picked up my foundation just a little bit, but I was able to make it work. I have put it directly on my skin, and that looked horrible. It not only picked up my foundation, but it blended away to nothing. So I didn't love that. And then putting it directly with the brush, it lifted up my foundation. So this I don't love. I don't see myself using this again. I have just been using it just to make sure that I don't love it. And to be honest, I haven't used it all that much. I think I've maybe used it 3 or 4 times, and I'm already down to that much, which is not a lot. So yeah, I would say pass on this. This is not a good one. There are other stick bronzers that are better for cheaper than this. So this one's a pass. This one is a liquid, and this one is from Westman Atelier. Now, this is so expensive. I got it because I seen everybody talking about it, and I was like, I didn't want to have FOMO, and I wanted to go ahead and get this on a discount. It's okay. It's not my favorite. I would definitely say if you want to get this and you've been eyeing it, don't pay full price for it. Definitely get it on a discount. I got mine in the color, what color is this? Soleil Parfait number 2. So the second lightest color. This I feel like would work more for the no makeup. If you're not putting a lot of makeup on and you want to just put something to get on your face to make you look decent, then this would be good. I feel like this would even be good for like a mix in with your foundation if your foundation is too light, but this doesn't have the coverage that I would want or the pigment that I would want. It's almost a little too sheer for me, but that's personal preference. If you don't like a lot of bronzer on your skin, you might like this, but like I said, it's a little too expensive for what it is. So just get it on discount if you really want to try it, but it's okay. I wouldn't repurchase it again, but I will definitely use this up. And then the 2 powder bronzers I have, again, I bought this during the sale, YSL. This is the All Hours Hyper Bronze. I do have mine in the number 2, I believe, and it just looks like this. I have been on a YSL kick the last, like, I want to say 2 years, and this year was the year where I wanted to get everything YSL. So I did pick this bronzer up, and I do like it. I would say, again, get it on discount though. It's not worth the full price. It's nice. I'll keep on using it, and yeah, it's okay. It's not my favorite, but I do have it and I will use it. Packaging is beautiful. YSL packaging, it gets me all the time, so it's fine. Then the last powder bronzer is from Haus Labs. Now, this isn't new to me, but the color is new. The formula is not new either. It's still the same old formula. The thing that I have a problem with though is the shades. Like, it is so hard for me to pick up a shade even with the old formula. I did get mine in the color Bronze Umber Light. This is a little bit too light for me. I did try to put this on today, and I felt like I wasn't getting the pigment that I wanted, so I did go over it with another bronzer. I'm not gonna get another one. This is it. I already have 2. I couldn't find a color that, you know, I thought would work for me. I probably should have gone up a shade, but that's my fault. I do, however, really like the formula. So if you could find a color that works for you, I would definitely say pick it up. It is a really nice bronzer. I do like the way it looks. Just go in store to find your shade though. Now moving on to lip products, and then we'll finish off with blushes, because I have quite a few blushes that I'm going to talk about. Let's talk about what I have on my lips today. I actually have two of the Fenty lip balms. One is the Gloss Balm Stick. This is the High Shimmer Glass Stick. This is what I'm wearing today. I have mine in the color Fenty Glow 01. I absolutely love this lip product. This is, like I said, what I have on my lips today. It does have shimmer, but you cannot feel the shimmer on the lips. When I do that, I can't feel any grittiness or anything like that. It's just a beautiful, shiny lipstick. And I don't really go for lip products like this, but this has definitely been my favorite. Like you could tell, I've used quite a bit of it. And yeah, I absolutely love this. I would highly recommend checking these out. I actually like these ones more than the original one. I have it in the color Blaze Donut 01. This is the, I can't tell, there's so little to read. But it's the original one before they came out with the shimmer version. I like it. I feel like I would like this more if I had a different color. This color that I got is a little bit too pink for my preference. That is that one right there. Now it doesn't look like this on my lips. When I put it on, it looks more pinker on my lips, but it's pretty. It's just not my absolute favorite color. But like I said, if I had to pick between the two formulas, I would definitely say get the shimmer one. This is definitely my favorite, and I'll probably go back to see what other colors they have, but I really do like these a lot. And then the YSL, I have the gloss or lip oil. This is the YSL Loveshine Plumping Lip Oil Gloss. So I have mine in the color 04. I'm not 100% sure what the name was. I forgot. This is nice. I do like this a lot. I will say though, only get one and look in person, because I feel like for the most part, these all look the same as far as color is concerned. So just keep that in mind. You don't need more than two. Like if you would get like a neutral color and then maybe like a fun colorful one, like for instance, I kind of have been eyeing the purple one. I might get it, we will see. I'm not 100% sure, but you don't need more than two. Just go in store and make sure you have options and that they're different colors. But I do like this one. This one is nice. It is plumping on the lips, but it's not bad in my opinion. That's the YSL one. I know a lot of people don't really like plumping lip products, but I do. And yeah, it's just a really pretty, juicy, high shine lip oil gloss. It kind of does feel like both, so I can't, you know, talk too much crap about it, but this is really nice. I really do like it. And then the last lip product, this one is from Eadem, and this is the lip softening balm. I do have mine in the shade Fig Sauce. Now I really do like the formula and the color, however it doesn't last a long period of time, so just keep that in mind. But this looks really beautiful on the lips. I really do enjoy it, and the applicator is so cooling and refreshing. That is what the color looks like. I absolutely love this color. I just wish it lasted a little bit longer. Okay guys, let's wrap up this speed review with blushes. I actually have 5 blushes that I want to mention. So starting off with this one. This one is not new to me as far as formula is concerned. It's just a new color. I am talking about the Dior blushes. Speaking of Dior, this is the Dior Rosy Glow in Cherry. Now the reason why I picked this up was because Casey Holmes talked about this one and I had to pick it up, and I absolutely love this one. It is going to be nice during the summer. I feel like this is going to look more better on my skin when it's the summertime. And yeah, it's just a pretty cherry color. Again, be very careful with this shade in particular because this is very pigmented. It doesn't last a long time like the one from MCOBEAUTY, so just keep that in mind. But it is a really pretty shade, and it is really going to be pretty for the summertime. So I have been enjoying this one. And then I do have 2 of the YSL blushes. I know. So don't get more than 2. I will tell you that right off the bat. I do have one in the shimmer formula or the satin formula, and then one in the matte formula, and I definitely think that is the way to go. If you really want to try, get one of each, but don't get like 2 of the shimmer and 2 of the matte or whatever. If I had to pick though, I definitely prefer the matte formula. So this one is the matte formula, and this is number 6. This is the Make Me Blush. And that is what it looks like. I'll go ahead and give it a swatch. It's so buttery and just, oh, I love the way this color looks and the feel. It lasts a long period of time. It's really pretty on the skin. Like I said, I do love this shade. I did top this one time with the one from RMS in Glass Slipper or something like that. I forgot the exact name of it. And it absolutely looked beautiful. So if you want to like jazz it up and put a shimmer or a sheen blush on top, definitely go with the RMS one. But yeah, so pretty. And then this one I am wearing today, the satin one. This one is in number 44. I'll go ahead and give you guys a swatch of this one. That is what it looks like. And then that is what the color looks like. So it's almost like a mauve color. But yeah, these are absolutely beautiful. And then this one is from Say Beauty, and this is the Super Suede Radiant Blush Powder. I have mine in the color Mia. Ooh, these are a little hard to open. Now, ever since Morgan Turner talked about these, I cannot get it out of my head that the packaging is cheap, which I agree, the packaging is cheap. But the formula inside, the product inside is so nice. It's buttery, it's silky smooth. It does last a long period of time on my cheeks as well. I do want to get more colors in this, but I'm like trying to refrain from getting more because I have a ton of blushes in my collection already, and I already decluttered some of my blushes. But that is what that one looks like. It's really pretty. It almost reminds me of the one from kind of in between these two, but this one, oh, it's so pretty. I absolutely love it, and I definitely see myself picking up more in the future. Then this one is from Tower 28, and this is the Get Set blush in Long Beach Iced Tea. This one I do like as well. I wish I would have got a different color just because it's not as pigmented as I would like, but it is still nice. I will say it's smooth. Again, it's buttery. It lasts a long period of time, and it looks blurring on my cheeks. I really do like it. I could see myself getting another color, but a more pigmented color one, but it is really pretty. This, again, the packaging is a little cheap. My product is actually coming out from the thing, so I gotta be really careful, but that is what it looks like. And then I'll go ahead and give you guys a swatch, and that is what the color looks like. It's just a neutral color. I absolutely love neutral color blushes. Those are my favorite just because I could wear any type of eyeshadow with it, lipstick, whatever lip product, and it would go with any color. But yeah, I like it. It's not my 100% favorite as far as the color is concerned, but it is really good product. And then the last blush I want to mention, I like it. I haven't really used this one as much as the other blushes that I talked about in today's video, but I still wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about it because I do like this one. This one is from Rare Beauty, and this is the Matte Bouncy Blush in Hope. Again, this is pigmented. It lasts a long period of time. It's like one of those putty formulas. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. Yeah, you can't tell, but it is just so pretty, soft, blurring, and yeah. Again, like, can you tell I have a type? Maybe not this one. This one's more out of my comfort, but the rest of them kind of look similar. But yeah, that is what the Rare Beauty one looks like, and it's beautiful. I do like it. I have really been enjoying it. If I had to say my top 2 like I would recommend picking up, I would say the Say and the YSL. These are the 2 that I would say if you want to pick up blushes. Those are the 2 that I would recommend. Alright, you guys, that was my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick speed review. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, I would love if you subscribe to my channel. And until the next time, I will catch you guys later. Bye.